This project is called Matters of Gravity, in Spanish, La Gravedad de los Asuntos. It's a project that we realized in a space mission in collaboration with a cosmonaut training center in Moscow. So we wanted to reflect about gravity, you know, like this physical force that we always feel, but from a cultural and artistic perspective. So we thought that the best way to think about gravity was to actually take it out of the equation. In a few words, the starting point of this project.
The group of artists involved in this project, we all have worked in a interdisciplinary or transdisciplinary projects. It's not only our own work, but also in collaboration with scientists or technologists or engineers, and it can be scientists of all different professions.
And I think so you're watching right behind me something which is called Zero Saliva, which is a project which have started more or less 8 or 9 years ago, and have been a collaboration or kind of have been really started through a kind of a dialogue among different people with different backgrounds, which somehow give a life to something that still, I think so, you know, under the eyes of a scientist might be a kind of a science experiment. Under the eyes of an artist might be an artist.
We're really interested in the way artists can engage with space exploration. Now Thomas, he's inspired very much by the idea of cloud cities. Why do we live on the Earth? Why don't we live in the atmosphere? He is challenging the idea of using rockets to get into space. He's saying, well, why can't we float into space with balloons? Now, of course, that's physically impossible. But what he has the idea, and there is certainly some engineering possibilities with that, of setting up something like the International Space Station in the inner atmosphere, so that people are actually living on a space station in a balloon, literally. That's his idea.
And it'll all have to do with this intersection between art and science, and looking towards the sky, both to understand ourselves in mythical and poetical ways, and also understand the universe that we're in the middle of.
I think this is a space that really gives many people, students like myself and people outside of in the community, an opportunity to really come see and explore different mediums of art that, you know, we normally wouldn't get to see here in this community. Aside from that, you get to work with other professional artists who have been in the students' shoes already.
And as an artist, you have to generate your own opportunities for developing your own work, because if you don't do it, no one else is going to do that for you. So don't be afraid of going out, speak to people, knock as many doors as you can, so you can do what you want to do.